Thursday, we're back to upper body. 2 parts. Oh no, I need to blow my nose. I don't have any tissue down here. Okay. I'll have to make it through this one. We have 2 parts. It's gonna bother me. Bent over row to hammer curl, extended pullover, single arm row, front raises, and then we have overhead holds to a timer for part 2. So I'll just quickly show you the overhead holds. It can be 1 weight, it can be 2 weights. All you're doing is holding it. Now we have bent over row to hammer curl, row, hammer, row, hammer. Extended pullovers. So I open up my legs and I'm pulling all the way through. All the way over, all the way through. All the way over, all the way through. Single arm row and front raise. Okay, so single arm row. You can use your chair or a knee or something. And front raises. Okay, I'm going to run really quick to get a tissue or something because I have to blow my nose. Okay, now my ears, now my ears popped. Make sure I look clean. Okay, got something on my lip. Okay, yeah, now my ears are, okay. Bent over row to hammer curl. You're gonna have 2 dumbbells. Show you from the side. You're gonna get into this position where your knees are slightly bent, your back is forward but straight, your weights are here, you're gonna row. So when you row, you squeeze your shoulder blades, the weight comes up to your chest, or the top, usually the top of the weight is at my chest, the bottom of the weight is kind of at my waist. Row, down, I'm gonna stand up, hammer curl. Row, hammer curl as I stand. Back down, row, hammer curl as I stand. Row, hammer curl as I stand. Row, curl. Row, curl. Row, curl. Okay, pretty simple. Extended pullover. So when we do a normal pullover, we usually stop right above our chest. So with this one, we're gonna go all the way down. So that's why I recommend opening up your legs. So you're gonna start overhead and you're gonna bring the weight all the way through and in between your legs. Back down, 1. All the way over, back down, 2. 3, 4, okay? Single arm rows. So I was mentioning before, you can either just lean on your own leg, or if you've got your chair or your height, you can lean on that. So this is the same thing that we just did, except single-sided. So squeeze your shoulder blade, the weight comes up to your chest and your waist, down. Squeeze, down, and my legs are kind of in a lunge position, but my back leg is not bent, it's straight. So with these, you wanna make sure that you don't open up your chest as you pull up, and you wanna make sure that you're not jerking your arm, okay? So nice and controlled, down, squeeze, down, and remember to pull to about here. So your chest and your waist, okay? And then we have front raises. So with your front raise, all you're doing is raising the weight to the front. So you have your palms facing your legs and you're gonna raise up parallel, back down. 1, raise up, back down. 2, raise up, back down, raise up, back down. So with this one, just make sure that your arms are not totally locked out. I always have a slight bend to them. And I always try to raise to about here. So try not to go too high, try not to go too low. I always try to come pretty much right out in front of my shoulders. And for our overhead holds, you're going to pick your timer. So you're going to pick how many seconds you want. We're all resting 30 seconds and we're doing it 3 times. So as I mentioned before, you can hold 2 dumbbells overhead. You can hold 1 dumbbell overhead. If you've got plates, like if you have a barbell, you can hold a plate overhead. It doesn't matter how you do it, it just has to be overhead. And you want to make sure that you're not overarched. So you want to be like this and just hold it as good as you can, okay? And of course, if you have to have a shorter timer because you can't hold it that long, that's fine. So if it ends up being 20 on, 30 off, that's fine, okay? And then we're doing it for 3 rounds.